Hi there, here's a walkthrough of how I export images from my Adobe XD design. So we just select the images, and I only select those which are not pertaining to the product. For example, these ones, these are pertaining to the product, so I don't necessarily export them. And then I just select them all by making sure that I press the Shift key on my keyboard. Now, once we selected them all, we just go to File, and then we go and Export, then just click on Selected. Then, as I mentioned, it should be at least 2 times for it to be compatible with Retina displays. So let me just export it. Then I use Photoshop to batch process these photos. So I go to File, and then go to Scripts, Image Processor, and then I select where the folder is. After selecting the folder, I just use the Save in Same location, and it will automatically upload the compressed images within that folder. And then I use the Save as JPEG format, and the quality is set to 8. I've benchmarked this with other compression software services such as TinyPNG and Squoosh. And this is also comparable to the compression technology of Shopify. So I use this. And for these images on the homepage, I don't necessarily resize them. But if I am dealing with product photos that are too large, for example, one photographer that I work with always provides images which are 6,000 pixels in height. And so I would need to resize them to be at most 4,000 pixels. And don't worry about the size, because Shopify automatically resizes them. But this compression actually helps. So let me run this. But as I mentioned, it'll only help by 5 to 10%. So this compression, step might not be necessary. So as soon as we run this, it will run in the background. As I mentioned, under our chosen folder, there will be a subfolder which will have the default name JPEG, and it will contain the compressed images. You may rename it to Studio Persona Homepage Compressed, so it will be easy to locate. Now, our next step is to rename them. With regard to naming, we need to be as descriptive as possible. On the content of the images, we may add the business name, that's totally fine. And we may also add some keywords where applicable.